Hi everyone, welcome back. So I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. Firstly, you've probably noticed I've been a little bit absent the last week or so, and that was for personal reasons that are all really fantastic reasons, and I will be sharing all of that with you over the next coming weeks and months. And but in the meantime, I thought that I would jump on and do some short videos around fountain pens, and my collection and my cases and pouches, and general setup in my office, which as part of those the things that have been happening in my upcoming videos, that will actually be changing, and I'll be having a new office setup, which is really exciting. But I thought I would do a video of how I currently have things, and then you'll see the changes that are coming up. So it's Fountain Pen Day on November 3rd. So I thought it was really good timing just to try and do a few little short videos around fountain pens. So today it's going to be on my fountain pen cases specifically. And I thought what I would do is just run through what I've got, what I think of them, all of that sort of thing, what sort of pens fit in which ones, and just a general overview. So let's jump in and start with the very first case that I ever got, which was this little Koo Sport one. So I'll just zoom in a little bit for a moment there. So this is a really cute little pouch. It is black. I think it's leather. I can't remember. But it does say Koo there on the pouch. It's just plain on the back. It has this really cute little Koo charm on it there, which you could pop off, just undo the little ring if it annoyed you or was getting caught in things. And then the top just opens up like this. So there's no zip or anything like that. And it's just got this little opening that closes like that. And obviously it fits a Koo Sports in there, and it is nice and protected. I think this pouch is really fantastic to just pop into your pocket or into your handbag. Us women, we have those little, side little slots inside of our handbags. That would go in there really, really well. Or yeah, just generally in your pocket is great. And it won't fall out of there. They do stay in there really quite well. Now, I have seen this advertised as a double, and I don't believe that it is. It does say it's a single pen pouch, but I have seen it on a couple of websites saying that it's a double. Now, you can fit two in here, but it's at a stretch, and you will scratch your pens if you attempt it. So I don't like to do that, but I have actually tried, and I'm sure over time, if you were putting two in here, it would stretch so it would fit them comfortably, if that's something that you want to do. But generally, I'll give you an idea. So if I move that one over, you can see that this one will fit in the side, but they're not as protected, and they're definitely going to scratch each other. So if you don't mind that, then go ahead. But yeah, if you want to protect your pens, just use it just for the one. And then you can put the clip to the side, and it will be nice and cute and protected there. So that gives you an idea of the size. And I think it'd be great for any of those other little pocket pens. Can't remember the name of it. Is it Lilliput? That I'm sure would probably fit in here as well. And yeah, some of the other little pocket pens out there on the market. So that's the first one that I ever bought. Then I got my Lamy one. So this little one here, it's a nice pen case. It's simple, but I found it is too small for the Lamy that I have. So, which I would say is about the same size as the rest of the Lamys. So it fits, but I think it's way too tight a fit. So I'll show you what I mean. So it has this little, that just pops out of there, and it's just one little slot. So the pen goes in there really easily. That's no problem. But when that comes down, it sits right there where that strap is that goes over there that you're now going to try and attempt to close. So that's pointless. Then if you were to turn the clip to the side, you can get it in there, but it's really tough. Really, really, you know, like it's a tight, really tight fit, but it does fit. But I don't like the fact that my clip is out here at the side and can bump and scratch on things. However, it does fit. So it's quite well made. It's got the little Lamy upside down, Lamy written on the end there. So, you know, all in all, I mean, it's a good pen case, but I probably, well, I don't use it. Or very rarely do I use it. Yeah, I really don't like the fact that I have to, it's not so much that I have to turn the clip to the side, but it's just that if you can see, the clip sits up from the side. So if that wasn't the case, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But because the clip sort of curves out, yeah, it sits up from there, so it doesn't get as much protection as what it probably should. So, yeah, not a real fan of this case. I think they should have made it slightly longer. They also should have thought more about the positioning of this bit here, because it's right there where the clip is and it makes it very, very hard to close. However, if you don't have a pen in there, it closes in 5 seconds. It's really easy. So it may very well be okay for other pens, such as the Pilot Vanishing Point. So that's protected. That works really well, but it doesn't work for the Lamys. So that's a bit disappointing. But anyway, I may use it for different pens if I just want to take a single sleeve somewhere with me. So just going to mention at this point too, if you don't have a pen case, you either just haven't got around to it yet, or you're saving up to get the one that you want, I found that in my dip pen video that I did, I showed this dip pen that comes in like this toothbrush, travel toothbrush kind of holder case to protect it. And this was like $7.99 at my local cheapie store. You could use this if you were going somewhere and you didn't have a case. It fits, even a Banu fits in there. And then at least your pen's protected until you get a case. So it's something to think about. You know, it's not the prettiest, but it's not ugly either. It's just clear. It's just not fancy. But it's a little tip for those times where, you know, you don't have a case. So, or, you know, you might even be wanting to throw one of your pens into your art kit. And it might be one that you've dedicated to drawing, but you don't want to get, you know, your other pen pouch dirty by putting it in there with other supplies or whatever it may be. This is a really handy little thing, and these are really good for art brushes and things like that too, because some will fit in here, and especially if they're a little bit wet when you're somewhere. So these little cases have a really, really good you know, uses for a lot of things. So it's something to think about, as I said, if you're in between cases or you haven't had an opportunity to buy one just yet. So the next case that I got was this one from Galen Leather. It is the Slip and, what is it called again? The Slip and Zip 4 slots zippered pen case. So it has the Galen Leather logo there, plain on the other side. Now this is the undyed. I'm just going to zoom out. Sorry, zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so that's the undyed one, and I really love it. And as you can see, I've already gotten a mark on it. I don't know whether that was from oils from my hands or some water or whatever, and I'm actually usually quite OCD about my cases and my belongings. So when it first happened, yeah, I wasn't really happy, and then I had to remember that it's undyed leather, and all of those scratches and blemishes and things like that give them character, and those things are going to happen as they age. So I just had to let myself go with it, and I'm good with it now. So this has a zip that goes all the way across the top and almost down to the end on the side there. It has a really, really good zip on it. I'm not quite sure if these are the Y2K zips because it doesn't actually say, but it has like a little leather pull. But they are really good quality zips, and it probably does say on the website and I've just totally forgotten. So it opens up really well because it does zip down further here, and it has quite a capacity, and it will fit Tombow markers, Blackwing pencils. They're a bit of a tight fit and you put them on a bit of an angle, but they do fit in case you need to know that. I've seen a lot of people will use this for, you know, stickers and different journaling supplies when they go out, because it does come with this little board that fits 4 pens, and it does fit all the relevant ones. Even the Banu fits in there so that it stays within this little border. But they all do fit. Oops, put that one in the wrong way. And let's pop this sailor in there as well. So, and then all you do is just pop that straight in there, and it's protected. So there's still plenty of space to pop, as I said, some stickers or maybe some other pens or markers or whatever you like in the back here. Maybe your mobile phone, you can pop it in there and you're not scratching up your pens. And when it's closed, it's still quite slim, and I think that your pens are still really quite protected as well. Even though there's not a huge amount of padding, it does have this nice, like, you know, this suede leather sort of interior there. I have also seen people that take this out and leave this on their desk and use their pens from there. And then they'll use that sometimes when they go out without their pens, as, you know, like I said before, journaling supplies or what have you. This is really good. I think if you're using your pens on your desk and you don't want to risk knocking them onto the floor, them rolling or anything like that, it's a nice little safeguard if you wanted to use it that way as well. Okay, so let's pop them off. Now, when I ordered this, for those of you that know or have ordered from Galen Leather, you know they usually send you some little gifts. And one of the little gifts that I received was this little single pen sleeve. So it's got the Galen Leather logo on it. It's navy, and it's just stitched around the outside there. Now this does not fit a Banoo. It still peeks out the top. However, it will fit a Pilot vanishing point in there really easily. So it's just a really easy little slip thing that's great for your handbag, pocket, any of those sorts of scenarios. So it's really nice. And like I said, it was, you can buy these, but it was a little gift that I received. So it's nice and handy. So that's that one. Now the next case that I bought is this Uruluku pen pouch. Now I've got this one off somebody in Facebook Marketplace, and it was as new. So I got it for a really good price, and I absolutely love it. This is the brown, and this is the flat tool case 3 pens is how it is on the Uruluku website. And they use the Y2K zips with little leather pulls. So there's the 2 there, really nice zips, and it's this beautiful canvas material, not overly thick, but it feels nice and protected, and you know, the canvas sort of gets these little marks and different variations in it, which I really like. Just quickly, I did actually jump on the Uruluku website after I got this, and I ordered the other, let's zoom out, I ordered the other flat tool case as well to match it, and I use this one more for journaling supplies. You can actually put fountain pens here if you wanted to, you just want to take this one, but I tend to use this for other sorts of pens, and I'll show that one more in my other pouch video. But for now, this one, it has a pocket here that is a deep pocket down to here, and another little pocket. Now it does, you can put your fountain pens here as well if you want to, but it has this little 3 pen slot here. You could pop some stickers or something down the back there and that would fit. So I find that if you were to put your pens in here, and it fits a Banoo, which is always good, and then you were to put pens over here, they would be knocking against each other and probably scratching each other up. So I don't tend to use it for that. I'll put other things in there that aren't going to scratch, whether it be papers, stickers, what have you. So I really like this case. It's nice and slim when you seal it up. As I said, it's not overly thick, so if you are putting it, you know, into your backpack or something like that, maybe put it, you know, between other stuff where it's going to add a little bit of protection. But I think you'd be pretty right. And I just really like having these two together for different things. I might be, you know, going out to a cafe to journal or whatever, and I can fit everything I need in these. So that's that one. So yeah, this is definitely a favorite. So I'll pop those out. Now the next one that I purchased was a Moterm cover. Now I use a lot of Moterm planner covers. Excuse me for a moment, I'll have a quick drink. I use a lot of them. I have them in all different sizes, and they're all in the pebbled black, which is what this is. So when I saw these ones, they were a really reasonable price, so I thought I would jump on and buy one and see what they were like. So I'm not quite sure what the brand of zips are because they don't say, but it's got a little leather pull here. They are a good quality zip, and it opens up and you have 6 pen slots. Now my Banu does fit, but it's a squeeze. There you go. But it fits in there really quite well. So you can fit 6 pens in here. And it also has this little pocket over here with little press studs, and you could pop lots of things in there. Stickers, more cartridges if you're using cartridges in your fountain pens instead of bottled ink. You might want to pop some of them in there. A little notebook, lots of different things. But I really am glad I got this because it does hold a few more pens than any others that I've got. And yeah, it matches really nicely with my other Moterm covers. So I ordered this direct from Moterm. I know they have an AliExpress store and it's probably their main sort of thing, and I'm in their group on Facebook, and you know, you see when all the releases are and all of that sort of thing. But I found that it's the same price ordering from the website. I have less trouble when it comes to, you know, knowing where they are and like all those sorts of things. So for those, I've seen people comment online saying, is it easier to buy Moterm stuff through AliExpress or straight through their website? I think it's probably a muchness, and it costs exactly the same. So if you're wondering, either or works. So that's a nice little case, and I'm really glad that I picked that one up. Okay, so I've got 2 more. The next one is from the Superior Labour, and I absolutely love this case. Now, I waited a very long time to get this case. It was always sold out and I couldn't get my hands on it. No one had it anywhere. And I went on the wait list for it. And when it finally came up, I actually ordered the pen roll as well. So this is the leather pen and wallet case in the black. When it came up, I thought, well, I've been umming and ahhing about the pen roll, which I'll show in another video. And I thought, well, I've got to pay the shipping, wait the time and everything for it to be shipped. If I'm umming and ahhing about the pen roll, I might as well get it rather than regret it when this arrives. And I don't have that as well, and I have to go through the whole process again. So I've had this for probably a few months now, and I absolutely love it. So it's got the gorgeous Superior Labour branding here. It does have a pocket on the front, and then it has, I can't even read what sort of zip or what it says there on the zip. But I'm sure it's really good quality. So a leather zip pull, and it goes right down and down this side here to open up. Now it opens up a fair way and plenty big enough for you to get things out. I think it would have been, I don't know how else you could have done it without it being a complete, you know, opening like that. However, I found that it is enough. It's still quite stiff, this one, because I haven't had it for very long. So over time, it's going to become softer, more pliable. So it has 3 pen slots here. And let's fill these up to give you an idea. So 3 pen slots on the inside here, and then it has another slot down here that you could pop things into, so it's quite deep. And then it has like 2 little card, it's a bit hard to see, 2 little card pockets there. And then obviously this open space. So they are nice and protected. And if you close it up, the other thing you'll notice is that you can actually put some pens on the outside. And because they are actually in individual little slots on the inside, they kind of leave these two little dips here. So you can fit another couple of pens on the front if you choose to. And they're not as bulky because they're sitting within those little dips from the pens on the inside. So essentially you could carry quite safely 5 pens in this case. So, or you could choose to put different kind of pens on the outside that aren't your really good pens. So I do really like this case, and I am looking forward to when it sort of, you know, softens up a little bit, but you can hear that crunchy sort of leather material. So we'll take these out. So that one's, as I said, from the Superior Labour, and it is called, once again, the Leather Pen and Wallet Case in black. So I love that one. Lastly, I have the latest, one of the latest products from the Coffee Monsters Co. So she just recently brought out this pen case, and I always wanted one that was a material like this and this exact style. And I'd sort of been looking at a few, and then this one came up, and we have probably 10 minutes from where I live, a little small online business that is also a distributor of the Coffee Monsters Co. products. I've bought quite a bit through this little business, but never any Coffee Monster Co. because I've never really, I love it, I think it's adorable, but it's never really been my thing. And I saw these and I hesitated for a little bit. I thought, oh, do I want a Coffee Monsters Co. one? And then suddenly they were sold out. And of course, the second that they sold out, I wanted it. So I ended up getting this direct from the Coffee Monsters Co. And some other little tab stickers and such. It costs the same anyway. And the shipping was like $8 Australian. So I wasn't going to complain. Whereas a little local place, because I live so close, I can pick up for free. So this is really cute. I'll put it up closer so you can see the little Coffee Monster Co. little, I'm not sure if they have a name, they probably do. And it's really, really cute. So it has obviously this little flap here. It has a little loop on the side. So I guess you could attach that to something, or you could probably even slot a little pen down there. Then it has a pocket at the front here. And then it has 3 pen slots. Now, let's see if the Banu fits in there. So that's my Pilot Vanishing Point, fits in there really quite well. Let's go the Banu. Oh, it does. Okay, and let's go the Twisby. Okay, so now they're to the bottom, that's not to the bottom. Okay, so does it close nicely even with that big chunky Banu in there? And it does. So let's just zoom back out. Okay, so that's really super cute. I really like that. And as I said, I've been wanting one of these sort of pen pouch styles for a little while, the material sort of ones. And you still have room here. So you could pop, it would scratch if you put more pens. I believe you'd probably scratch with the, unless you made sure that you attached them all with their clips so that they didn't move around, then they probably wouldn't scratch. So you could probably fit 5 in here. Or you could put some other different sort of pens or tools or whatever in there. But that's really adorable. I really like that. Okay, so that is the end of my fountain pen pouch collection. As I said before, I think I have enough for now. I never really wanted one of those really big, you know, 48 case, pen case sort of things, and I doubt I will ever get one, but you never know. And the reason for that is I don't store my fountain pens in these on a daily basis. They are now, because of my other office storage, which I'll show in another video, these all sit in a drawer and I grab them out as I need them when I'm leaving the house. So I grab whichever one that I need that's going to suit me, and I take my pens out of their other storage system and I pop what I need into one of these and off I go. So in my next video that I do on my new office setup, I'll be able to show you where I'm storing all of these and keeping them neat and tidy. But anyway, for now, that's my collection, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for joining me. Bye.